Doing live. Hello, everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, everyone. And welcome to this week's Mega Hot Seat. And hopefully you can hear me. Let me know you can hear me down below. Let me know you can hear me. Let's see who is live. Let's tag some people in. Get some people here. Loud and clear, and CB Mitchell, brilliant. We've got a really interesting hot seat before. I think this is the first time. Simon, how are you? I think it's the first time we've had someone on that has been on before. I think it's the first time we've done this. Pretty sure it is. So, I'm excited for this one. We're going to talk about... I was hoping to go live everywhere, but the software I use isn't working. I was hoping to talk, I'm going to talk about tonight, launching your own product. Okay, we've got a very special member of VIP here who is about to launch their own product. They've now seen how stressful it is. They've seen how much work it is, and we're going to share, but the results are hopefully worth it. Okay, so I'm going to bring on my special guest, the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy. How are you, mate?
Good. How you doing today?
I'm wonderful. So just let me know you can hear Jimmy, guys. Just let me know you can hear Jimmy. Yeah, camera's working, sound's working. We just got to make sure that Jimmy's is working, and we are sorted. Let's see who. Yes, I can hear Jimmy. So next week, guys. Okay, next week we're helping Jimmy launch his first product. Matt, how are you? Beverly, Erica, we're helping Jimmy launch his first product. So Jimmy, I'm gonna let you try and decipher what it's all about because there's lots of moving parts and lots of stuff we've done. But I want you to try and tell everyone what this launch is all about. I'm gonna put you on the put you in the spotlight.
Okay. Well, it's all about traffic. The different of where everybody struggles. So it's about different types of traffic, training up on it, warm leads, how to do cold leads. It goes into solo ads. So it's a variation of different kinds of traffic.
Yeah, it's so it's to do with using solo ads, guys, and using leverage. I don't want to give too much about the product wise. Using leverage to build a warm list. So it's leveraging solo ads, not using solo ads, but leveraging solo ads to build a warm list. Okay, this is a joint product between me and Jimmy. Okay, we're kind of partners in this, aren't we, Jimmy?
Yes.
And this is Jimmy's first attempt at a launch. So tell everyone, guys, what's it been like producing your first? I mean, we've helped a lot. I know we've helped a lot, but what's it been like producing your own launch? And you got to remember, guys, Jimmy might sound quite what's the word, calm and collected and quite nervous. But he's only been with us a very short while, and he's already done. You're fast approaching $15,000, haven't you? Mostly from solo ads.
Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh.
With some high ticket sales in there as well. So this method you're teaching actually works. What's it been like working with us, putting together a product launch, mate? I'm intrigued. I haven't asked you this question yet. Apart from a nightmare, Wayne's a pain in the arse and all that stuff. Move that all out the way.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm lost a lot of times. Like I said, this is all new to me, so I'm really just kind of in the background watching, Wayne and his team do most of the work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great experience. I'm really learning a lot. This has been eye-opening, and of course, I've got to do my part too, and that's the nerve-wracking part. I'm learning as I'm doing it. Not real comfortable making videos, you know, done made a few, so I'm getting better at it. But yeah, it's just been an awesome experience. I mean, it's just getting me out of my comfort zone. It's making me do things that I normally don't to get myself out there. But it's where I want to go. It's the journey I want to take. That this is the first of many, that I plan on doing, and it's been a great experience.
Brilliant, Jimmy. I can already see. Okay, the brilliant thing is you talk about this is where you want to go. I can already see the change in you, which is exactly what I can see. The change in your videos, the change in your life today. Your confidence is coming. It takes time, but once your confidence comes, that's when everything changes. Eric, is Wayne a hard taskmaster? I'm not to Jimmy, but I am to my team. Okay, because there's a lot putting together. So explain how you feel your confidence has come along, because you know where you want to get to, you know where
Mhm.
you are, but a lot of the time it's the steps along the way and the confidence needs to build. How's your confidence coming along, do you think?
Oh, it's come a long way since I first started. Everybody on the team, they respond to any questions, inquiries I have. I have meetings with the team, constantly. So they really help put me at ease. Like I said, they're doing most of the work, but they're including me in what they're doing and how they're doing it. So it's a great learning opportunity for me. And no, they just, sometimes at first I was just sitting back, just kind of quiet and letting them do the work. But now I'm getting to more where, okay, why is this? How do you do this? What's the reason behind this? So they're really giving me a lot of information as we go along. And I feel confident speaking up now. Kind of want to put my small touch on it. But yeah, my confidence is it's getting better every time. Every time we have a meeting, every time I do a video, I feel more comfortable with it, more confident in it. So hopefully by my third or fourth product launch, I'll be like Wayne. I'll be a natural.
You'll be silly. But I can see just from what you said there, just the way your confidence is coming, you're learning to flow a lot more, and you're learning that it doesn't matter if you sit here and and ah. It just doesn't matter. No one takes any notice anyway, so you may as well just say whatever's on your mind.
Right.
It's not. So I saw Alf mention. Do you mean converting cold leads into warm leads? I don't want to take away from Jimmy, because Jimmy's done a lot of videos for it. A lot of the training. I've done some of the training as well, but it's not turning cold into warm leads. It's leveraging cold leads to produce warm leads. It's leveraging. It's not using cold and turning them into hot. It's leveraging what you're doing. It'll make sense when you see the training, guys. Now, my goal for Jimmy, I'll tell you my goal after Jimmy's told his goal. What is your goal for this launch, Jimmy? What is your goal? You're launching a product. We're doing all the JV recruitment. We're doing pretty much the whole caboodle. We're showing you. But what is your goal? What would you see as a successful launch?
Well, of course, I don't think it's so much how much I make. I want to make as much as possible naturally. But my goal here is to learn the process, to learn the steps. So this is just the first of many. I want to be that producer. I want to be the one making the product, selling the product, being on the other end of the affiliate diagram.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm really getting there. Like I said, this is really doesn't matter if I make good money or not. The value to me is in learning the steps and learning how to do it.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. That's it. You had a really clear goal from when you started. We didn't ask this, but you knew what success looked like for you when we started this process. Because it's not a short process, guys. And if you've got any questions on a product launch, just ask. Okay, just ask in the comments. But my goal, if success for me, is how much money you make. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is for me. Or not how much you make, how much revenue, how much turnover you do. Okay, because that is how many leads you get. That is what attracts other affiliates. That's what sets your name. Okay, that's kind of the mixture of everything. I'm hoping learning is gold. Ask questions, guys. Any questions you got on producing a product or doing a product launch, just ask. Because what a lot of people think a product launch is, a lot of people think it's just putting together a good training. Okay, It's not. Okay, it's really not. It's so much more than that. But my goal for Jimmy, I'd like to think we do at least 30,000 in 5 days. At least that's kind of the goal, because we're bringing a lot of my contacts to this as well. So I'm hoping we do 30,000 in 5 days. I'd like to think I haven't launched myself for about 5 years. 4 years, 5 years. Someone here will tell me, or someone will tell me. The last launch I did 160,000. To give you an idea, and there wasn't that many affiliates. So I'm really hoping you guys are going to watch Jimmy go from where he is now to a bit of a mini superstar. This is how it's done, guys. This is how you become a kind of superstar. You put together a really good product. You put your face out there. Okay, you teach people. And you do the things you're afraid of doing. You jump on the lives. Luke, I can kind of cover that. I can cover what we went through with Jimmy, so I can cover the product creation process. So I've made tons of products now. So that's the first step. The first step, guys, okay, is defining. I'll draw a little diagram. Shall I draw a diagram, Jimmy, and explain how a product launch? We'll do that. The first goal of anything when you start out, guys, okay, anything, is defining what you see as success, okay? Jimmy was really clear on what success was for him. He wanted to go through the process. He wanted to learn as much as he can, so he can keep launching, okay? Because launching is a model to get buyer leads, okay? It really is one of the best ways to get buyer leads. You only need 50 to 100 buyer leads to start making consistent sales. Okay, so what I'll show you, because there's always a learning opportunity, so I'll show you, okay, how you can come up with ideas, or what shall I show you? What was the question? Let's have a look. So, Matt, what's going to happen with Jimmy's launch? When we launch a good product, okay, we're going to launch this on... I'm going to share my screen, Jimmy. Unless you guys got some questions to Jimmy, I don't want to take away from Jimmy. Why should people buy your product, Jimmy, when it launches? I'm going to put you on the.
Well, I think it fills a need most people in affiliate marketing have: traffic. I mean, that seems to be the roadblock a lot of people come up against. Mm-hmm. You got to get leads. You got to have an email list to make money, and it all starts with traffic.
Exactly, and it's always one of the things I teach all the time. It's always about the angles and all about how you do it. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll explain what Jimmy's launch is about. Okay, I'll explain exactly what it's about without giving it away, because it's Jimmy's training. So let me know you can see my screen, guys. Should be able to see my screen. I'll move that out of the way so I can see the comments. Are you hungry, Jimmy? That was your belly. I just yeah. Like, I don't think people can hear you now, but I'll show you what Jimmy's launch is all about. Okay, so a lot of the time, guys, let me know if this feels like you. Okay. Oh, mute yourself, Jimmy. Or mute me. Let me know if this feels like you guys, okay? So a lot of the time, you feel like you need to get results, okay, so that you can post them, so you can get people to join, okay? This is what a lot of people feel like they need to do. You don't when you learn the proper skills, but this is a shortcut. When we see people's all the time, okay, they're getting results, they're posting on Facebook, and you get people to join. Okay, you feel like you've got a bit of imposter syndrome if you haven't got the results. Let me know if that feel like you guys. Okay, so the training that Jimmy's put together, okay, is kind of a spin on the magic link. Okay, it's kind of a spin on that. So a lot of people don't have results. So with Jimmy's training, you will get results. Okay, you will get results using solo ads. Okay, so you'll get results. You will get results with this product. Okay, then what you do is you post the results. Okay, and then you share the product as the affiliate link. You share the product as the thing you're selling. Then people come in, they get results, they post results, then they join, and it goes round like that. Yes, feeling like a second-hand salesperson. Erica, we need to work on that. That's not what you should feel like, okay? So a lot of people struggle with results. This will give you results. You will make commissions with this, okay? There's a guarantee that you'll make commissions with what we're teaching. And then you post results because you made commissions, okay? And then people will join and then they'll share it. And it's got that kind of shareability factor in it, okay? So we're using basically cold traffic, i.e. solo ads or solo ads, okay? We're leveraging this to build your warm list. That's what we're doing. So it's a combination of both of them, okay? So we're leveraging it to build your warm list, if that makes sense, okay? Because what a lot of people do, a lot of people do this. You need to see through. This is what we're doing. But a lot of people will spend 10K, okay? They'll make $900 and then they'll share that with everyone. I made $900, okay? What a lot of people also do is that they join a program where it's like $1,000 with 100% commission. They'll give their friend $1,000. They'll join, get their money back, and they'll be like, "Oh look, I made $1,000." Okay, there's a lot of fake stuff out there, but Jimmy shows you a way to do it really, really cleverly. Okay, what he also teaches you is how to get solo ads working. Okay, because Jimmy has had massive success with solo ads. Okay, I think you're pretty close to $15,000, pretty much all from solo ads. Okay, which is that right, Jimmy? The guy, pretty much, yeah. The guys can't hear you. So that's what Jimmy's product is, guys. Okay. Mattia, I don't know, not yet. I'll tell you in a few seconds. So any questions on that, guys? I'll bring you Jimmy back on. Obviously, I'm trying to work out a way I can tell you what it is without telling you what it is. Obviously, because if I tell you what it is, the suspense. When is the expected launch? The launch is on the 21st. Okay, the 21st of this month. So 6 days.
Yeah.
Are you nervous, Jimmy?
Yes, very much.
I'll tell you what to expect when we launch. Everything will go wrong. Okay, you name it, it will go wrong, and then it will go right. That's the way they go, mate. That's the way this game goes. Everything goes wrong when you first launch it, and then it will be like, oh, we fixed it, and then we'll be able to fly. Okay, so what a launch, guys. So a lot of people think the launch is just the training. Okay, it's the same. It's exactly the same. I'll share my screen. Okay, you've got a product. Okay, you can make a product now, guys. Okay, so you launch a product. Okay, the hard part is getting traffic. This is the thing that everyone struggles with. Okay, and this is so we help Jimmy put the product together because you've got so many elements. Okay, we helped Jimmy put the whole product together, the sales pages. We did all the copy. We did everything. It's a brilliant little product. And then we get the traffic to it. Okay, it's my job and the team's job and Jimmy's job to get the traffic to it. This is the harder part. Okay, now what happens is when Jimmy works with us and gets the traffic, okay, next time he launches, and a lot of the traffic comes from other affiliates. Okay, what happens when Jimmy launches this product? It does really well. So when Jimmy launches another product, these affiliates will jump, hopefully, you never know, but these affiliates will jump on the next product as well. Okay, and this is how it goes, guys. There's much more to it than this. There's lots to learn. It's a friggin' mountain of stuff to learn, but this is how it works. Okay, so Jimmy's produced a product. And it's amazing. I'll bring Jimmy back on. It's amazing how much work it is, isn't it, Jimmy? It's amazing
It is.
how much work it is and how exciting, stressful.
Yeah.
But you imagine, mate, when it goes live and you make your first sale. Okay, that feeling is the best feeling in the world. Okay, you make that first sale, you see it working, and then affiliates start promoting it, and it just snowballs. Okay, and it'll be up and down. You'll be like, "Wow, we done 100 sales in an hour," and then the next day you'll do like 20, and then it'll pick up. And it's just kind of weird how it works. Okay, any questions for Jimmy, guys? I want Jimmy. Okay, it's all about, guys, empowering you guys. Okay, the whole of LSP is built to empower you guys, to help you as much as we can. We're helping Jimmy with this. You never know, and that's the thing as well. You never know if it's going to do well or not. Okay, you don't. Okay, I've never actually done a launch I was unhappy with, but I'm pretty confident it's going to do well. And we had the expectation from the beginning. Like, Jimmy, we don't know how it's going to do. Okay, because we have to set realistic expectations. In fact, I gave you a ballpark figure. It's not going to do under $3,000. It's just that just doesn't. But it could go as high as 50,000. Okay, yeah. That's such a broad range, guys. Like, people want to know, and Jimmy has never actually asked this. You've never actually asked this. But most people, when they're new, they're like, right, how much money am I going to make? It's not a job; it's a business. Okay, you don't know. Like, you can't. It's not like you put in one X amount of hours and it spits out money at the end. It's a case of, right, we do everything we can. We put it right. We work hard during the launch to push it as hard as we can. And fingers crossed it do well. I mean, who knows? So we don't know how it's going to do. But even if Jimmy ends up with a buyer's list of like 200 people, that's pretty awesome. Okay, it's probably pays you the same with a solo ad list of 50,000 people. Okay, it's that two types of list. So Erica says, "Is this your first time online business? Is this your first online business?"
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
There you go. Luckily, Jimmy's got it working. He works hard. He's got a full-time job as well, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
He's got a full-time job as well. Excited to see how it turns out. We'll be keeping you guys updated. We'll be doing trainings and lives and all sorts with Jimmy, because we want this to kick ass. Okay. Where do we start the process of designing the course? Is this something we can purchase in OSP? When you say OSP, help us have written the copy again, etc. We do work, Luke, we do work with a select few people to build products, okay? The way we spitball ideas, okay? What we basically do, there's probably, how many of my team are involved in this, Jimmy? Probably 6 or 7.
6 or 7, yeah.
6 or 7 of my team were involved in this. Pretty, I've got one guy who used to launch a product every month. I've got another guy who has launched one of the biggest products on JVZ, all on my team, full time. I've got another guy been with me 10 years. I've got the organizer. I've got a pretty big team, and a lot of them, about a quarter of them, are helping us with this launch. So we spitball ideas, okay? The most important thing most of the time, in fact, the most important thing for me is the product has to work. Okay, the product has to work. I know this product works, okay, because obviously Jimmy learned a big part of it from us. He's put his own stuff into it as well, and he knows what he's doing. So I know this product works. It works. Every person that purchases the front end at O201 will make commissions. Okay, I know it works, which is exciting because most of the stuff on Warrior Plus, let's face it, doesn't work. Okay, right. And the process just kicks itself off. It's just really nice, really, really nice product. So what you have to do, Luke, I don't know your background. I was looking on your Facebook profile to get a gauge. To get a gauge of, you got a pretty good profile. I take it you're all organic, by the looks of it. All your traffic is organic, so it could be an organic product. Okay, it could be an organic product. So you come up with ideas with what the product could be. So with Jimmy, that was like, right, what are you good at, Jimmy? We knew he had results, and we pick apart how we build it. Okay, it's actually quite a complicated process. I sit down with a team, I head the meeting, I say, right, how can we break this down into a funnel? It has to be a funnel. It has to make sense as a funnel. Linda Lou says, I'm always concerned about the ROI. ROI, so ROI is a funny thing. Okay, I'm going to detail on that. ROI is a funny thing, okay? In affiliate marketing, so if you want to put together a product launch, okay, I would say to get it done properly, it's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars, okay? And sometimes you don't get an ROI. That's just the way it is. It's the same in most businesses, okay? Same in most things. If you think, I've owned a calf, okay? I've owned a calf before. The ROI on that was stupidly, anyone who's owned a restaurant or a calf, stupidly hard work without much ROI, okay? You've got to understand what you mean by ROI, because if I put in, I invest $100,000 minimum every month into my team, but I always make a profit. Okay, so you've got to learn a bit. You've got to learn quite a bit about business and go through business to understand that thing. But Jimmy's made a long-term commitment. Okay, he's committed to this launch model. Okay, launching the product, getting some buyer leads, looking after those people. Okay, because you've got to look after them. We're going to build webinars with Jimmy. Okay, I think I told you that, didn't I, Jimmy? Yeah, we're going to build webinars. We're going to get him doing all sorts of stuff, like to the level. We're going to get him to do a lot of the stuff that I do. Okay, a lot of the stuff you guys don't see really what I do, because OLSP isn't a big. It's a big part of what I do, but it's not everything I do. Okay, for example, I've had a webinar a little while ago. I've got another webinar tomorrow night. You guys don't see this stuff. So we're going to get Wimmy? Who's Wimmy? We're going to get Jimmy doing that. Okay? So it really is, we don't know what's going to happen. Okay? And we're always honest when we launch a product. We don't know. That product's going to be there forever. Okay? Eric, the code for today's live is Jimmy. Okay, there you go. The code is Jimmy. But when you start a business, guys, okay, the ROI doesn't come from the money you put in. It comes from the investment in time you put in. Okay, if you look at McDonald's, for example, okay, $1 million, $2 million to start up, you have to go to university, McDonald's University, for 2 years before you can open a restaurant. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, too many people, and I must admit I was like this, will invest in a business and think their work's done. It's not. When you invest in a business, that's when your work starts. I'm pretty sure you're clear on that. And you should be like, yes, your work hasn't really started yet. This is how you have to be committed to whatever it is you're doing, because you only really learn, okay? Jimmy will only really learn by doing the product launches on his own, by coming up with ideas. Of course, we'll be there. Coming up with ideas, putting everything together, understand that. And as time goes on, his launches will go bigger and bigger and bigger. He'll understand how to optimize and change things. That's when your ROI comes out. Okay, your return on investment. That's when it will come out. Not when you just start out. Okay, if I invest in something, it's like even investing in stocks and shares. Okay, you put $1 million into stocks and shares. You kind of know what your investment's going to be. You can assert, I don't know if anyone knows the 4% rule, but it kind of says you should be able to withdraw down 4% a year, and your investment should stay the same. Okay, so you should always have $1 million in investments, and you'll be able to withdraw 40,000 a year. Yeah, that's right, 40,000 a year. Okay, even that's dead slow. Really, it's really slow, but. It's understanding that it takes time to learn these things. You have to invest, not just money. Okay, and a lot of people are I see this a lot. You know, I've done a lot of money online, more than I thought I'd do. And I see it a lot where I've spent $7 and I've not made any money. Like, okay. Like that's, that's often my response. Like, you spent $7. I've spent, I don't even know how much on coaching. I put my time into it. I put my heart into it. I put my love into it. And then it works. Okay, not when you spend $7 and try it. But you've got to give it everything, guys. Okay, you have to give it everything you've got, like Jimmy is. Okay, like Jimmy is. So, Jimmy, I've kind of done all the talking here, mate, and I've got a training to take now. So, tell the guys something, leave them with something to make sure they're excited about your product launch.
Well, like I said, I'm excited about it, and I really think it's a great opportunity for people to see the results and stuff, and maybe take that plunge and come up with their own products and their own ideas to go to that next level. You always want to help the next guy to move up because, the tide lifts all boats. So, that's what I'm hoping they get out of it, that they can see there is a path to the other side of affiliate marketing by becoming a producer.
Boom. Awesome. And join us next week, guys, for when we launch Jimmy's product, because it's well worth seeing what it's all about. Okay, we'll probably do a live next week sometimes you can see what it's all about. We'll keep you updated on the launch so you can see how it's going. You can see on the inside a bit. Okay, so Jimmy, I'm excited, mate, and nervous, just like you.
Yeah.
But it's going to be exciting, mate. It's going to be a good time. Cheers, everyone, for jumping on. Root for Jimmy. We want OLSP members to win. We want Jimmy to win. Okay, we want to win big time. He's worked hard on it. Thanks, everyone. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy.